Samsung's latest S22 series phones are out, and thanks to Eurozone Dubai, I managed to get some hands-on time with them. Now today, in this video, let's take a look at the most interesting of the three launched, the S22 Ultra, the noteworthy one. So let's see what Samsung's done with this phone. And hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech. If you do end up liking what you see, subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that bell icon if you haven't yet, and let's get started. Now with the S22 and the S22 Plus, Samsung have kind of played it safe. It's basically what they did last year. They've kind of refined things with it, like with the camera array and all that. It looks very similar to the phones that came the previous year. But with the S22 Ultra, they've kind of gone forwards or backwards depending on how you look at it. Now remember the Note 20 Ultra, the last of its name. Hey, sounded good in my head. Anyways, remember that phone? The S22 Ultra is a lot more closer to it in design than its own predecessor, the S21 Ultra. Like with the Note 20 Ultra, this one also has squared off edges. Typically, S-series phones have more of a curve there. Well, that's a similarity. The most noteworthy change is the digitizer that's been included. Now, to be fair, yes, the S21 Ultra also had a digitizer on top of the display, but the S Pen there, it was an optional add-on that kind of popped in and out of this case that you had to buy separately. Whereas here, the S Pen is back inside the phone. So just like with the Note 20 Ultra, we have a proper Note that's masquerading as a S phone here with the S22 Ultra. Now the S Pen, it feels just like it always did. Guys, a quick note, since I was using a demo unit here, I didn't have the latest S Pen. I'm using the S Pen from the Note 20 Ultra. The new ones, they're all black except for the clickable part, which kind of mimics the color of the phone that you buy. Talking about colors, Samsung offers the S22 Ultra in different colors. The burgundy I got my hands on, I really like that color. I like the finish, it looks a little rich, premium. Which of these colors is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, returning back to the S Pen, the response time has been cut from 9 milliseconds to 2. The software functions are all what we've seen before and just as useful as they were a couple of years back. Now, despite finding space to fit the S Pen in, Samsung has still managed to more or less retain the same form factor as the S21 Ultra here. Even the weight and the thickness, they are pretty much identical. They've done all this without compromising on battery capacity. There's still a 5000 mAh battery here. The charging speed's up, it's back to 45 watts. That's the max. Of course, no charger included in the box. Sadly, we are way past that. And there is wireless charging up to 15 watts, could have been better. Reverse wireless charging up to 4.5 watts. The placements, they remain pretty typical Samsung. Coming from the Note 20 Ultra, the SIM tray has been moved to the bottom. Here we also find the USB Type-C port, the primary microphone and speaker. We get the power and volume keys to the right, secondary mic up top, and nothing to the left. The earpiece doubles as a secondary speaker, and both the front and back are covered by Corning's new Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. Talking about the back, the rear camera setup, well, it looks different. It's still pretty much what we got with the S21 Ultra, and given how good the optics were on that phone, this is not a con. If anything, the new ISP and Samsung's fine-tuned software makes things a tad better. Now, I love how detailed the images turned out. These were shot with a 108 megapixel primary. It's paired with an optically stabilized f1.8 lens. The colors, they pop, the white balance is on point, and the dynamic range, it's excellent. Just look at the dark and bright points in this picture. I'm also happy to say these characteristics, they don't change with the other sensors. Whether it's that 12 megapixel ultra wide you're using or the pair of 10 megapixel telephotos. Yes, just like with the S21 Ultra, there are two here, one for 3x optical zoom and another for 10x. And with software, even 30x zoom was pretty usable. 100x is bleh, marketing mostly, but 30x was actually usable. So Samsung seems to have nailed optics yet again. And what you're seeing right now is 4K 60 FPS footage from the primary. This is again everything that I've mentioned so far, the detail, the colors, the dynamic range, it's all excellent. And of course, max is 8K 24 FPS. And while most of us don't have 8K displays, it does allow you to keep cropping in and still have detailed video. Now this is Eurozone Dubai, where I got my hands on the S22 Ultra. If you're looking to buy a phone in Dubai, they have very competitive prices, oftentimes lower than what you can find online. And here's their card in case you want to check them out. Oh yeah, almost forgot about the selfies. Still the same 40 megapixel sensor, and the results, they seem pretty good. At this point, you'd have guessed this. Yes, the display remains unchanged at 6.8 inches, Quad HD+, 120Hz, Dynamic AMOLED 2X. Technically, it's a little brighter than the one on its predecessor. It curves steeply at the edges, but I didn't notice any palm rejection issues, so I love this display. the 120Hz refresh along with a strong SoC inside, which is Exynos 2200 in Europe, and rest of the world including India gets Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. This combination with One UI 4 built on top of Android 12, everything feels smooth and stable. This phone absolutely flies. And here's the fun part. You know how brands try to say more RAM, you need 16 gigs, you need 18 gigs. And last year Samsung did sell 12 and 16 gig RAM options. But this year they're only offering 8 and 12. Guys, I've always maintained 8 gigs is more than enough for anything on the Android side of things as of today. So I don't see this one as a con. But hey, it's a little fun fact. Now, the RAM is DDR5, storage 128, 256 or 512 gigs, UFS 3.1. The S22 Ultra is a pleasure to use. No matter what you're doing, like I said, the phone seems to fly. The S Pen is super cool, a sight for sore eyes. The optics, the display, it's all phenomenal. The phone does feel large, but hey, it is an Ultra and Samsung's not compromised on the battery. So I feel they've put together a hell of a package again, especially for those of us who've been wanting a Note. This seems to be an amazing option, one I just can't wait to spend more time with. Now, of course, all this comes at a cost and a pretty high one at that. So I'm gonna leave the prices that have been revealed so far on screen. So go ahead, pause it if you wanna take a close look. So what do you guys think about the S22 Ultra? How many of you are as happy as I am that the S Pen's made a comeback? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and that's pretty much it for this quick little video on the S22 Ultra. I'm going to try to get my hands on a phone as quickly as possible, and I'll have a detailed review for you guys probably mid-March or something. So I am gonna definitely be doing a full review on this. So if there's anything in particular you'd want me to address in that video, again, leave it in the comments below. And I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Oh yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all that good stuff. Subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that bell icon if you haven't yet. And until next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4 Retech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.